Evening, how we doing? Hello, welcome, good evening. I know you can see me because I've got you on the tablet. Got 3 people viewing. Hey folks, how are you doing? Evening Scott, how are you? Yeah, chat's working on the phone screen, that's even better. You changed your socks yet, Scott? We'll leave that conversation there. James, hiya, how are you doing? Hiya Craig, hello, good evening. Cheers folks. We'll gas for a few minutes and we'll mention tonight's sponsor, Dalwhinnie Winter's Gold. Not a sponsor, but however, if you want to get in touch, feel free to do so. Peter, good evening mate, how are you? I hope life in Poland is treating you well with all everything that's going on. And that's about all we're going to see on that one. It might be a joke, but we'll see. Luxembourg, good evening Luxembourg. Hello Luxembourg, it's like the BBC World Service. Hi Dave, how are you doing? Hope you're well. My wife is away, she's back tomorrow, so hence the reason for a late shave. I've been looking after myself since Thursday and I'm still alive. Wonders will never cease. Background's a bit bright. Well, it will be because I've got a 60 watt LED light behind me lighting up from the floor. I can turn that down if that's any better. That's a little LED light. Marion, hello buddy, how are you doing? I'm using one of your soaps tonight, mate. Speaking of soaps, we'll crack on. Happy Saturday, mate. Marion, I hope you're well. That's what we're using tonight, is Spearhead Shaving Company. My tablet's just got off. Using Spearhead Shaving Company. This is experimental, one of their experimental bases before they started making the ones they produce now. This is silver, which is based on Creed Silver Mountain Water. Marion sent me this, so very generous. Thanks mate. They now produce, is it spiced lime, Seaforth, and they do a spiced Seaforth, and yeah, they do 3 others, but this is Creed Silver Mountain Water, similar to Mountain Man from Sterling, if you ever used that scent wise, same scent profile. It is Marion, it's a really nice soap. I know this is one of the experimental bases, I believe it's tallow based. I wasn't that struck on Mountain Man when I had it from Sterling, gave it away. But this one is okay. So the brush is Portus Strike Gold Shave Portus, made by Matt Martin, was brush guy. This is I call it my snowman. It's closest I think to silver I could find without using an aluminium brush. Hello Lewis, how are you? Nice to see you. I hope the move went well, you've got all your boxes unpacked. And it's got a 24mm Timberwolf, not 8. So, I'm trying to stick with a silver sort of theme tonight. The razor above the tie R1 on short handle. The short handle that above the tie make, can't remember what it's called. Brain fart, over 50. And it's got the solid bar R1 base plate in it. And the blade, my tablet looks like it's about 5 minutes old. It might be, if it's a short one, Marion, yeah, it'd be the Calypso. And they do four different sizes. It's the shortest one. I can't remember which one it is. I've got 3 of them, or 2 of them. I thought I use the short one tonight. But it's a French stainless Nasser from the time they were made in French, not Russia. There's a load of pish going around reference the goings on in Ukraine, which is, the goings on is shite. It just shows what an idiot Putin actually is. The man can't even lie straight in bed. But I've seen posts on forums and some of the Facebook pages, I'm not going to buy anything Russian. Well, if it's in the shop and you buy it from a retailer, you're not giving your money to Russia, are you? You're giving your money to the retailer because it's already on the shelf in the shop. So, however, if you're buying anything from Russia, it might be a bit problematic getting stuff in and out into the UK or wherever you are in the world. So we'll get the blade loaded up. So it's a 3-piece non-adjustable razor. My tablet is way behind. So there's the top cap with the nipples to the blade retaining pins. There's the base plate with a couple of holes in it. Good evening, Dave, how are you? How's Ben? You having a good weekend? These blades are new old stock. I acquired them from someone on eBay. I probably search for more old stock blades than I do for razors. And there's the blade there. Scott Newman, are Russian brides still okay? They could well be, Scott. They could well be. If you pay enough for them, I'm sure they'll be fine, mate. They might even learn to speak English after 15 years, you never know. So there's the blade and the top cap loaded up. Quick joke for them. You know bedpans in hospital that you shit in? What do they call bedpans in Russian hospitals? Putin's. That's probably as much as we're going to get, because next thing I know, we shall be getting hacked by Russia. But hey, simple things like that just make you smile. For anybody just joined, we're using Spearhead Shaving Company, an experimental soap from them, which is silver, which is Creed Silver Mountain Water, and Potus Snowman Brush. So we'll crack on. We've got 8 people here and we've been going 9 minutes already, which is more than enough. How's the weather down your way, Dave? It's been absolutely blowing a hoolie, like 40-mile-an-hour winds here today, and because of that it's been quite cold. Looks like the tablet's caught up anyway. I've just got that on from the... we're about getting there. Just dip the tips again. So come on then, I want to know who's been leaving the reviews on Slick Boys. There's been some cracking reviews left over the last month. I don't think any of them have been made public for very long. They've all been getting deleted. Reference various comments. Wasn't me, but some of them are quite humorous in their wit, but I don't think they see the light of day for very long. However, if you fancy a laugh, go and have a look at them. Driving the shorts. Oh. I had fleece lined trousers on this morning. A down gilet with a windproof fleece on top of it, and it was Baltic. Marion, are you still around? If you are, how's the Ukraine thing being reported in the States? Is it getting much coverage? "86 degrees in Florida, in Tampa." Bastard. Don't think it ever gets to 86 degrees up here. What? 32, 25. Yeah, we might get that on a good day during the summer. Few and far between. I'm jealous, James. That sort of temperature. But how's your humidity? Is that ass kicking humidity? Does it knock the crap out of you? Or is it bearable? And Craig, how does it look on a big screen, just out of interest, if you're still watching it on your small 55-inch TV? I don't know how many of these soaps they produced as the experimental ones, but obviously it was a test base so they could make a few cents to get the scent levels right and the soap base right. Hey James, you can't have everything, right? You know what I mean? If it rains every day, but I'd rather have warm rain than cold rain. But yeah. I think the worst humidity I've suffered was in Saudi Arabia, in Dhahran. It was like 98%. You just walked outside and your clothes were just stuck to you. So above the tie, R1 with a Gillette Nassé on its second use, I think it is. Got a wrapper somewhere. Yeah, second use. Am I on HD, Martin? No, I'm not. I'm on 720p, just to save bandwidth on the phone and the Wi-Fi. If it was a wide connection, I'd run it in 1080, or maybe even 4K. Probably 1080p would be the most I would get. Bahrain, yeah, well, I was just in Dhahran, so it was just 20 minutes drive across the water, wasn't it, really? And yeah, you walked out the house or the apartment where you were staying or wherever you were living in, and everything was just stuck to you. Usually it's Peppa Pig. I'm not going to make any noises, Craig. You're okay. You can disappoint the kids and tell them Uncle Martin he's not going to make any pig noises. He might swear a bit, but he won't make any pig noises. When I first started shaving, I looked at above the tie razors. I thought, they're expensive. I've now got 2 handles and 4 heads, I think. And is the shave any different from something like a 34 to a 34? It feels a lot more solid. Is it worth the price difference? Probably not. But they are a pleasure to use, they're very well made. we were having a chat earlier on the Telegram group. A couple of lads who are in this chat, who shall remain nameless. Sometimes the chat in the Telegram group is a bit, well, it's uncensored. We'll leave it at that. That's probably the best way to describe it. And one of the comments was, what other videos have you been enjoying on YouTube recently? What did I watch today? I watched RR Buildings put some windows in. The other day I watched Hand Tool Rescue make a tool that was patented in 1911 but never made. Made it from scratch from the patent drawings. That was quite interesting. We're talking shaving videos. I think I watched Kevy for about 3 minutes before I flicked through that one. And that's probably all I've watched in shaving video wise. Watched a couple of Johans this week. I like Johan, he's a good lad. Anybody who has Parkinson's disease, so he's got the shakes and uses a straight razor, deserves a bit of respect. And he's got a good sense of humour. Anyhow, back to tonight's sponsor, which is Dalwhinnie Winter's Gold, from the highest distillery in Scotland. Cheers. I think above the tie of, they've had their time in the spotlight, and because they're now getting some of their gear made in China, I think they've fallen from favour and grace with a lot of people. Yates Precision makes some good, seem to be the razor manufacturer at the moment. Not only for their own razors, but they make razors for other people. They're making the Aylesworth razor, which is designed in Canada, made by Yates. I think there's possibly another razor coming to the market soon, which I'm not sure. If I was a betting man, I'll say they're the maker of that one as well. So they seem to be, as well as making the 921s, the winning razor for the Wet Shave Club, and the, what is it, Mercia, the America razor without the A on the front of it. They seem to be doing a lot of manufacturing for other people. But they do make a good razor. They are, I believe, Scott. I'm not sure what the names are. I think it's Jake Yates. I'm not sure what his good lady's called. But yeah, looks like they've set up their own machine shop full time in the last few months. And if there's been a part-time occupation, it looks like they've grasped the nettle with both hands, so to speak. And good luck to them. You're right, Dave, he doesn't. He's anybody that uses a straight with Parkinson's disease, by fuck, he doesn't have to go on about it, doesn't he? I'm joking, by the way. Anybody with Parkinson's who uses a straight, and Johan's got his own technique that works for him. Yeah, he knows how to handle a razor, that's for certain. I'm pleased you saw the funny side of that one, Dave. I don't mean any offence to that man. If he was here, I might have a go at him, but nice for now. He might be skilled, Dave, but he still can't throw a straight around his face at the same sort of speed and technique that you can. I think your use of the blade is probably some of the best I've seen. Pardon me. Yeah, he adapted it, and I can't remember the name of the grip that he calls it, but he holds it. I'll grab a feather. Whereas most straight razor shavers hold it like that. Johan uses it like a Kamasori, and basically shaves up like that. Like that. You might even use that hand and that hand. Can't remember the name. I think it's like a backhand grip, isn't it? I'm not being kind, Dave, I'm telling the truth, mate. You do know how to handle a straight and a shavette. Anybody who needs to learn or wants to learn to use a shavette. Mr. Newman, I'm looking at you. Go and look at Dave's channel. And I'm fairly sure he's got some how-to videos on there. And you can learn an awful lot from him. Well worth the watch. Serdar. Trying to work out if that's a proper name or something spelled backwards. Scott, when my shavette arrives, I'll be as good as Dave. Oh, in your wet dreams, mate. That's about as close as you'll get. Back to socks again, aren't we? I had a video chat with the wife this afternoon. She went, "Are you having a shave tonight?" I said, "Yeah, you know I am." "Are you going to come along and join in?" "No, I'm going out for a meal." "Oh, great, thanks, cheers, enjoy yourself, pet." I think he just ventured into the AliExpress feather clones, Dave. So he's waiting for that to arrive before he tries to cut his ears off. There's not really a lot left. We've been going 24 minutes. There will be blood, Scott. There will be blood. A straight's far more forgiving than a shavette is. I'm sure Dave will back me up on that one. It's very hard to get a straight razor, in my opinion, as sharp as a shavette with something like a feather pro in it. A bit more latitude with a straight. Do it, Dave. That'll be a good video. I know Matty Lindholm. If you haven't watched Matty Scott, Matty's done a series of videos of using straights and shavettes for beginners. Go and give them a watch. Matty can handle a blade as well. And but the only way really to get any good with it, I'm not, because I'm cracked. I don't practice enough with a can't even stop a straight razor. I managed to had one honed, came back, shaved with it, stropped it, managed to roll the edge. That was on a paddle strop made of wood. That's skill there, isn't it? Shavette tips is going to help you a lot. Send it back, tip number 1. Couldn't resist that one. Yeah, they do, Lewis. I think they're a bit more unforgiving than straights. You just get something marginally wrong with a Chevette and there's blood, whereas with a straight, you've got a little bit more latitude, I think, on the edge. So this is my normal face wash post shave routine. Pull the soap out of the brush. Yeah, fully Dave. I find a straight razor a lot less daunting with a Chevette. See, I'm just crap at stopping them. I can roll the edge quicker, you can see. Scott Newman. Just let the water out the sink. And we'll get some cold water. So it's a skill to roll an edge on a paddle strop. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, Dave. You've got to be able to use ideally both hands. It makes life a lot easier if you can use both, if you have a bit of dexterity. If you're only using one, it can make life a little bit harder. There's an idea for you, Dave, to include in your video. Just shaving with one hand, unless you've done something like that, irrespective of the side of your face, left or right hand, or if you can do one of each. There's 2 videos for you as an idea. I'm sure some people will find that more than helpful as to how you do it. So I'm just having some cold water in, basically. That shaving soap, absolutely spot on. Tallow based. There you go, Scott, Dave's done them. You've got something to go and look at, apart from porn on your phone. That'll make a refreshing change for you. Scott's in the Telegram group, so there's some good decent banter that flies around there. And if you're not a big boy, if you can't take it, you don't dish it out, and vice versa. Right, vape. Right, post shave time. We've just had the which the Russians can't get. No, apparently Putin's turned off social media of some aspects. I saw a post on one of the shaving forums today. Somebody said, "Should I still buy a Start 2?" And somebody replied, "No, you probably better try to buy the Smart Helix from Ukraine." I'm thinking to myself, I think the postal system in Ukraine might be a little bit problematic. Speaking of the devil, Johan, we were talking about you. Nothing bad. So you may want to watch this video from the beginning. So I've got DIY witch hazel and aloe vera, which is my post shave splash. It looks a bit like semen without any lumps, but it works quite well. Yeah, I read that as well, Dave. How's your weekend going, Johan? You having a good weekend in the family house? Summer house? Which will be your main home, you're hoping in a few years' time, if I remember rightly. Right, before we go on to the moisturiser, just for Johan, because he's pitched up late, but better late than never. Tonight's soap was Spearhead Shaving Company Silver, which is Creed Silver Mountain Water, or based on Tabo based soap. I think it was Marion, sent me up by Marion, kindly. Quick word from the sponsor. Actually, let's go for a bigger word from the sponsor. Bit of cold water. There's a better word from the sponsor. Dalwhinnie, not sponsored. However, if you want to get in touch, give us a shout. We can work something out. The brush, which is still soap laden, Portus Strike Gold Shave Timberwolf 24mm synthetic. There's the Portus Strike Gold Shave. Does the sponsor give 5% off? I'm hoping the sponsor provides free whiskey, never mind 5% off. It's not sponsored, mate, it's just it's an take of some channels that I watch, mainly photography, because they're always mentioning stuff, and if it's good they'll say it's not sponsored. However, get in touch, I'm sure we can work a deal out. Razor, above the tie R1, double edged, solid bar razor. I think it's a 0.61 blade cap, which is relatively mild but very, very efficient. Well designed razor. And last but not least, I'm going to use some, never used this stuff before, can't even remember buying it. I had found it in a drawer, so I thought that'll do for tonight. I'm very late. Hi Moses, how are you? Don't worry mate, you can watch the rerun. So a little bit on the index finger. The scent on this one is witch hazel, willow bark and juniper. So it smells like gin with a few add-ons, says the whiskey drinker. Still waiting to get a sponsor, maybe Gazprom. You might have a few issues there, mate, with that one. You might have a few issues. Remember that joke I told you on Facebook, Johan? I told that one earlier. Reference to hospital bedpans. I sent it to Johan yesterday, but I thought I'd use it myself. That's it folks, we are done. 35 minutes, yeah. If you have any comments, yeah, I like Bulldog as well. It's cheap, but it does the job really well. So I can't even remember buying that one. I can't even remember where I bought it from. Probably Superdrug or Tesco's when I was in there one lunchtime. Swearing, me Moses? Nah, never. Never swear on camera. You should know me by now. I'm a good boy, me. There might be the odd sweary word if you watch the replay. Right, we are done. I'm going to let Craig go back and watch Peppa Pig with his kids on his 55-inch screen. Thanks for watching. I'll try and remember how to turn this thing off now. Thanks for watching. And there's the end button at the top right of the screen. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.